My buddy Derek makes $112,000 a year. I know this because he told me, twice, both times right before asking if I could cover him at dinner. Derek is not broke because he has bad luck. Derek is not broke because life is unfair. Derek is broke because Derek has a $112,000 income and a $114,000 personality. And before you say that's not me, I need you to stay with me for the next 10 minutes, because the thing that's keeping Derek broke, it's not what you think it is. It's not the avocado toast, it's not the Starbucks. It's something way deeper, way sneakier, and it's probably sitting in your living room right now. Here's what nobody is saying out loud. Most Americans aren't broke because they can't do math. They're broke because they're paying for a version of themselves that doesn't exist yet. Think about it. The Peloton wasn't bought by who you are, it was bought by who you planned to become. The dress that's hanging in the back of your closet with the tag still on? Same thing. The 75-inch TV in the living room that you convinced yourself you needed for game nights. When's the last time you had a game night? We don't buy things, we buy identities. We buy the story of the person we think we're supposed to be. And here's where it gets expensive. That story never finishes. You upgrade the kitchen because future you hosts dinner parties. You buy the nicer car because future you finally got the promotion. You keep the storage unit, paying $180 a month because future you is definitely going to need all that stuff someday. Future you is costing present you everything. Let me show you a number that messed me up when I first saw it. The average American household carries about $6,000 in stuff they'd never replace if it disappeared tomorrow. Clothes they don't wear, gadgets they don't use, furniture that's more decorative than functional. $6,000 just sitting there, not growing, not working, not earning, just existing. Now, take that same $6,000, throw it in a basic index fund, and leave it alone for 25 years. You're looking at somewhere between $32,000 and $50,000 depending on the market. That's not rich people math. That's just regular math applied to stuff you're already ignoring. But here's the version that really hits. It's not just the purchase price. Every single thing you own has a second price tag, the one nobody shows you at checkout. That gym membership at home setup in your spare bedroom? You're paying rent on that floor space every single month. In most American cities, that's roughly $40 to $80 per square foot per year. A treadmill with clearance space is burning about $1,200 a year in implicit rent for a machine that's currently holding your winter coats. The stuff owns you. You don't own the stuff. I want to talk about something I call the Amazon brain. Amazon brain is what happens when buying something takes less effort than deciding not to buy it. One click, it's at your door tomorrow. No friction, no waiting, no walking to a store and having to carry it to your car and think about where it's going to live. The entire architecture of modern retail is built to make spending the path of least resistance, and we are fighting that architecture with nothing but willpower, which, by the way, is one of the most depleting resources humans have. You run out of it by 3 p.m. This is why the people who actually build wealth aren't more disciplined than you. They're sneakier. They've rigged the game the other way. They made saving automatic, so it happens before they ever see the money. They removed their card info from every shopping app. They instituted a simple rule. Anything over $100, wait 48 hours. Not because they're cheap, because they know their own brain. Discipline is a horrible strategy. Systems beat discipline every single time. There's one question that changed how I look at every single purchase. It sounds too simple, which is why most people dismiss it. If this thing disappeared from my life tomorrow, would I go out and buy it again? Not would I be sad, not would I notice. Would you physically go to a store or pull out your card and replace it? Because if the answer is no, and for most things in your home it's no, then you're not just owning something you don't want. You're paying rent on it. You're insuring it. You're cleaning around it. You're managing it. You're moving it every time you reorganize. You are in a relationship with an object you don't even like. I did this exercise last year. Found 31 things in my apartment I would not replace. Sold what I could on Facebook Marketplace, donated the rest. Made $840. More importantly, I got back a version of my space and, honestly, my brain that I didn't realize I'd lost. Clutter isn't just physical, it's cognitive. Every object in your environment is making a tiny withdrawal from your attention all day, every day. So, here's what I want you to actually do. Not tomorrow, today. Pick one category, just one. Clothes, kitchen gadgets, your junk drawer, whatever. Count how many items you have. Write the number down. Then ask yourself, how many of these would I replace? That number is going to shock you, and once you see it, you can't unsee it. Derek still has the TV. Derek still has the sectional. Derek still asks me to cover him at dinner sometimes. But Derek also just paid off his credit card for the first time in 4 years because he sold the stuff that was running his life and started letting his money run it instead. If this hit different, share it with one person who needs to hear it. And if you want to go deeper on the systems, not the motivation, the actual systems, I've got a video breaking down exactly how to automate your money so you never have to rely on willpower again. It's right there. I'll see you in it.